Basically what's going on is I'm now being accused of being an animal abuser because my cat has not been spayed yet. And she has been given 2 times, not once or 3 times, it's 2 times, I don't know what they call it, a progestin shot. It's a hormone shot to keep her out of heat for several months. Her first shot lasted almost a year, exactly. So yeah, they can last several months. The first one was administered by a different veterinarian, this one a different one, 2 different veterinarians. But if you're going to call me an animal abuser for getting her this shot, then you're also calling the veterinarian an animal abuser.
The chain smoking is abuse to your dogs. Shoving pills down their throat is abuse to your dogs. You abused your dogs. You are projecting. You're a loser.
Which I can guarantee you 100%, they're not in the profession to abuse animals. You would need to call them that logically because they're the ones who actually gave the shot. And actually, when we first brought Julia to the vet when she went into heat to see about getting her fixed, which we did do, the vet was the one who suggested the shot for now because she needed other treatments that he wanted performed before she could be fixed.
So, right away, I called the vet. What's the law called? And he's like, can we get our cat fixed today? And I'm thinking, usually that takes an appointment, you know. But I don't think the guy on the other end of the line really understood. So good. What we wanted. It was like a weird connection. So we ended up driving all the way to, it was like 45-minute drive to bring her. And we get there. There's like no wait time. I love going to the vet here because they're really good at what they do, and there's like no wait. So, sure enough, the vet's like, yeah, we need to make an appointment. Do you want to leave her overnight? And he's like, actually, first, is she vaccinated? And I said, well, the family we adopted her from said that she was vaccinated. And he's like, well, a lot of people will just tell you that. But if you don't have a vaccination card for her, I can't operate on her until she's fully vaccinated because maybe there will be an infection or something like this. Which I didn't know that the vaccines they get would it have an impact on like infection prevention? I don't know. Anyway. Her vet won't do it until she's vaccinated. And to vaccinate her, she can't be in heat, in her heat cycle, because of the stress in her raised body temperature. So, what we have to do now is wait for her cycle to end, her heat cycle, which could take several days. And then once that's over, we take her for her vaccine. She'll get her vaccination card and everything, her up-to-date vaccinations. And then we can schedule, the spaying. So on one hand, I'm happy that he's like, cares about the health of the cat. But on the other hand, I'm just like, several more days of, we basically sleep when she sleeps because she's very needy when she's awake. Like, she's glued to me. Like, I could just hold her and pet her all day, and she would love that. I think like the massaging and the petting helps her, but so I said, is there anything we can do to reduce her crying, her stress? So I said, is there anything we can do to reduce her crying, her stress?
The vet was the one who suggested the shot for now.
So I said, is there anything we can do to reduce her crying, her stress? So he prescribed Depo-Provera. I think it's a progesterone injection or something, hormone.
She has been given a, I don't know what they call it, a progestin shot. It's a hormone shot to keep her out of heat.
I think it's a progesterone injection or something, hormone. It's basically a hormone injection that's supposed to like the pill, trick her body into thinking she's pregnant and stop her estrus, her heat cycle. So he gave us a prescription instead of just doing it there. There's like an actual block of pet pharmacies, like a whole block of them, like a whole row. So we drove there. And a doctor at that pharmacy clinic administered it. And he said it could take a day or two. Well, it's the third day today, and she's still showing her butt. She follows me around the apartment, and like I said, she'll just stop, flop over, or hunch down, show me her butt like this, and look back and cry, like expecting me to do something about it. So I'm like, baby cat, I'm not your boyfriend.
So here's the story.
So yeah, just preparing my breakfast for the day, and trying to fix my... One thing I'm not going to miss, hi Estrella, is the cat hair on my hijab, because we don't have cats in Kuwait. One thing I'm not going to miss, hi Estrella, is the cat hair on my hijab, because we don't have cats in Kuwait. So this is going to be the only live I do today, because it's like really crunch time. Masalama! So she's she stumbles, like she's having trouble even jumping on the couch. She doesn't hear me. Anyway, one of the biggest, I know, reactions and things, that's why I'm saying she didn't have trouble, like, but she did like a weird jump, like she doesn't usually jump on my shoulder to get to the other side of the counter, and that's why I was like, ow. And then today, she wasn't able to, like, she didn't hear me come in the kitchen. She was fast asleep, and when she was sleeping, she was like shaking a little bit, so I was like, what the heck? And then I woke her up and she went, and she was like all confused, and then she saw me, and then she started crying, and she cries, like, her cries are a lot louder, and I think it's because her hearing is bad. She's old, she's 20, 21, like, you know. So I'm just trying to, like, spend as much time with her and, you know, make her as comfortable as I can. She has a vet appointment, this week? No, next week. She has a vet appointment on the 22nd. And then she, we're gonna see like what the vet says. Go from there. So I know older cats, like, I don't know, she's just, I can just tell, I've lived with her for, nobody judging me has lived with her. Like, I've lived with her for like many, many years. You know, I love her the most. She's my girl.
I don't want to just get rid of her because I could easily rehome her. I have somebody
Who's willing to take her. She doesn't miss Sam. No, she seems actually happier to be alone. Straight up. When Sam was first gone, she was walking around the house like, meow. But, oh, Squeaky From, you're nice. I appreciate that. Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna go, and see what the vet says. Started to decline at 15 and died at 18. Having a cat at 21. Yeah, Lulu, that's what even the lady who answered said. 21? She was 19, but she's like 20. She must be 20. Like, do the math. When I got her, she was like 1 to 2 in 2004. But it makes me feel the best. And as you can see, my face is less bloated because of 3 hijabs and because I didn't eat sodium before bed. Yeah, bigger planes, you're right. Oh, they have a toddler line? Oh, Ash, good luck. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Ash, good luck. Oh, that's interesting. Are you a businesswoman? Well, you're full of Sprite right now. I'm happy to see this. Excuse me. I don't even smoke. It's my asthma, I think. No, I'm not walking today. I have too much to do. I gotta get off of here soon. Sweet. Over here, sweet. Okay. So I'm leaving at the beginning of March, and so before then, I have to we have to book a moving van for Pete. He's moving in somewhere where we're renting a room. I have to have all my stuff to get, I have to have everything organized for people to come take my stuff. But honestly, I don't know. I don't want her to suffer. Like, she seems like tired. She just seems like frail, doesn't she? I don't know. Like, if you knew her back in like 2004 and, you know, you guys only know her when she was an elderly cat. Even since the beginning of YouTube, she's declined a lot. And I'm so afraid of her like suffering and being in pain, and especially hearing her cry, you know, loud. Like, it's kind of freaky in the middle of the night, like, "Meow!" And like she's lost or something. So I have to get up and like do that like loud for her to hear me. Sometimes Pete even goes down and like brings her upstairs. Like, I just don't want to see her like that, you know? And then to put her through trauma of being scared and adjusting to a new environment, you know? Like, I don't know. I want to do what's best for her. So I'm really just gonna leave it between me and the vet, you know? Don't use your real name at the hotel. You should know better by now. Yeah. Gemini Gem, actually, thanks for reminding me. And then, of course, to the airport we go. And then, of course, Salah! And Howie. Oh my gosh, Howie misses me so bad. He does. Every time I talk, he's sleeping, okay? There is an elderly cat sanctuary that I did contact, so... Some people just don't believe in euthanasia, and I get that, you know. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Cat hair. Where do people call hotels to find you? Like you're Britney Spears or something? Anyway,
Now I have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, I had so many things to do, and now I have to deal with this real life harassment shit. She's using her platform to encourage this behavior. Exactly. So I'm going to actually message YouTube again. They were supposed to get back to me. The person I talked to was like, yeah, I just saw her page. It is a hate channel. It's not criticism, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to send it to the internal team. Well, and they're going to get back to you. I haven't heard anything yet. So this is more proof. She doesn't realize that even though she would not cause any physical harm, there are people out there crazy enough to do it. She's promoting it. Exactly. She's perpetuating the hate against me with her live streams every day, and harassment and lies and bullying and rumors. So she gets people riled up. And then her hate mom, she shows them this information about me and my family. Like, don't worry. Don't worry. Like, who knows? She's nuts. You know what I mean? Obviously. No sane person. Like, it's Friday at like 2. Are you at your job? No. You sick idiots. Anyway, I'm not going to give her attention online ever anymore, because whenever I do and I address this drama, it gives her more content. So that's why she's doing it. She's like a child. She's a petulant child who needs to get attention any way they can. So what do you do with children who want attention? You ignore them. So yes. All right. So I'm going to get off here, call the cops, and I'll be back later.
Euthanization. I don't even know if that's a word. Euthanasia of a cat. That's the word. You're gonna turn that into nothing. That's another thing. Like, oh, where does your husband work? What's his kind of job? It's none of your business. If I euthanize my cat or not, the cat that you guys have known for 7 years as a little character on this show, and that y'all are more attached to than I am, it's none of your business. You're wrong. It's our business. It's a sticking point. It's more than business. I'll make sure that this never gets forgotten ever, Chantal. And the person, their comment was absolutely right. What happens with the cat is going to dictate the direction and the vibe that people will have with you. Be warned with that. You know what I mean? You get so mad already that reaction channels are against you. Something tells me there'll be a whole new wave of really, really mean ones.
Are you serious? Didn't FFG euthanize her dog? Answer that, yes or no. Did FFG euthanize her 2 dogs? Why? Why did she euthanize her dogs? Hi, Ariel. Nobody has a right to tell me I'm bringing her. Oh, I'll recover. Don't worry. I'm bringing my cat to the vet. And if the vet tells me she should be put down, I'm going to euthanize my cat. And there's nothing, like, there should be no qualms about it. It's a thing. Why are you villainizing when the vet would say, like, really? So she did euthanize her dogs. So why is she not getting?
Look, again, cornered like a fucking rat that she is. And what does she do? She starts lashing out at the dogs. Listen, You running off to the other side of the world for some piece of shit who's scamming you 2 ways has fuck all to do with my 2 dogs. Nothing. And what you plan on doing to that cat also has nothing to do with my 2 dogs. You are choosing euthanasia. I would have chosen anything other than that. Do you understand? Why did I get to euthanasia with my dog? Because he had been so cared for and on a, having a medical problem. Anyway, I don't even know why I get into it. I do know because this is my fucking button. Okay. Do not ever fucking compare my 2 dogs to the way you treat that cat, Chantal. Your cat would be so lucky to be treated the way my 2 dogs were. Getting rid of the dog or running off like a fucking idiot at 39 years old and 450 pounds to the other side of the world to marry a scam artist and giving up / euthanizing your cat as a choice? Stop talking about my dogs because they will be there to piss on you in hell.
Getting the same energy that I get with my cat. When you didn't see.
And so will I.
Y'all are actually slow if you think BBJ isn't alive. Go ahead, Ariel. Goodbye. Thanks, baby. Hurting them like they're trash. Is that what I'm doing? No. So this is why people who accuse me of that can be blocked. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not going to let her suffer. Like, even when I called the vet to make the appointment, they're like, oh my gosh, she's so old, and like, yeah, being old doesn't automatically mean that, yeah, she definitely has health problems. I can tell just by like how she was before. And I'm not talking about BBJ at all. I might let people know what happens to her, but after that, if you shame me for my decisions, I will just block you. And
imagine saying about your pet, yeah, I know she has health problems. Oh, how do you know? Did a vet tell you? No. Just compared to what she was like before. Oh, so you notice a difference in your pet, and even that wasn't enough for you to go, hey, let me take this cat to the vet. Nope. Negligence right there. Willful negligence at that. Finny, thank you for the super chat.
Ignore you. Like, I'm just completely over researching what people are saying about me. Who cares? Anything. This is not even about the cats. Nobody gives a shit about BBJ. Nobody gives a crap about the cats. It's all about drama for more views.
Wow, the projection. Chantal, the irony is that the community cares so much more about your cats than you ever did. That kind of says it, right? No one gives a fuck about BBJ. No one gives a fuck. I don't even like cats. I said this a million times. I do not like cats. I would have never in my life gotten a cat. I offered her $3,000 for the cat. Just to give that cat some fucking relief. Take that cat to the vet. Let it live out its final years in peace and comfort and a good life and someone that actually cares about pets. Don't tell the community that they don't give a fuck about your cat. You don't give a fuck. Ninja Cat, thank you for the super chat. I can't help it. It's my button. She really knows how to piss me off. It is what it is.
It's because you have nothing else to talk about. Big Toe, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Where do you set bees? Thanks for your money. Bye. Don't give them the pleasure about speaking about the cats. Yeah. I don't even know if I think, you know what? I'm just not going to let people know what happens. Even beezers. You know what? If you're a real beezer, just accept, yeah, babe, like, you're not going to know. You're never going to know if BBJ got euthanized or if she gets put in a home. So, you know what?
Jesus fucking Christ. She's a sociopath. You're never going to know.
Because she euthanized her dogs and I didn't even do anything yet. So FFG is a dog murderer. By that logic, by your logic, the person who sent that super chat, FFG is a murderer because she euthanized her dogs. Are you brainless? Yeah, you are. But most of her followers are. Just ignore these stupid people. I know, they're just ridiculous. Like, do you have no life? You're just waiting around for me to talk, open the subject, and then they all come out of the wildfire like freaking cockroaches. Keeping it off the internet is best. Exactly. So if you ask me about BBJ, I will just block you from now on, period.
Wow. Yeah, she's
Their whole life. Like, this is new for me. I never get them vaccinated, ever. Call me a bad cat owner, I don't care. I have hearties. And I hope I sue the crap out of you. I hope you save someone. I've seen cats scream at the vet just by touching them. Exactly. Immediately. Animal abuser. What kind of stable person? No, unstable person messages people to accuse them of being an animal abuser. Like, get a life. There's actually animals being abused and hit and everything else.
She literally tries to conceal her anger with a smile, but couldn't. She grits her teeth as she squeezes what appears to be BBJ's neck. Like this real abuse, Chantal? Your day is coming.